If you bring them up.
Did you turn your mic on, by the way?
Yes.
You bring them up. Why wouldn't I bring them up?
Just
Of course
don't.
he's gonna bring them up.
Yeah,
Like-
we're gonna talk about Arsenal getting skunked.
My
we're-
dad shouted you guys.
We're talking about top four, Arsenal, Tottenham. We're talking about City, Liverpool. We're talking about Champions League, and then the rest I don't care.
We have to talk about 100-minute games.
Yeah, we actually got to talk
Why
about
do we have to
100-minute
do
games
that?
because FIFA wanna make the games in Qatar 100 minutes instead of 90 minutes.
Why?
That's what I'm saying. Why? What are the benefits?
Hi,
of that?
welcome to today's
Hi,
episode.
welcome. we're gonna start making these episodes 100 minutes as well. You know, just to be equal with FIFA.
Are we gonna start off with that? Who's
Yeah, let's just start off with that. Come on.
No, but what I saw was who's the owner of Real Madrid?
The owner of what? Sorry.
Real Madrid, Florentino Perez.
Yeah.
He's not the direct owner.
Sure,
He's the
sure.
president.
But he wanted to make games shorter. Remember when he wanted to make games shorter?
Yes,
like
yes,
people got
yes.
bored too fast.
for the Super League. He wanted
Yeah.
to do Super League shorter games, only 16.
Longer halftime shows.
and now they're doing
Yo, what is going on?
100-minute games in Qatar. They're
Yeah.
proposing
start?
to
What's
do so.
happening?
Yeah,
we're
we're
starting.
starting. This is all starting. I want to know.
100-minute games when it's gonna be 400 degrees.
Like, I don't get it.
They made AC stadiums because of how hot it is, and he said, "You know what we should do? 10 more minutes. Let's see if they can hold out."
FIFA Mafia. That's all it is. But what's the reasoning? What is even the logic behind
He wants
it?
to
Longer-
see how many more players can have cardiac arrest.
Longer TV time.
That's what I'm
That's
saying. They're
actually
gonna throw in a
true.
commercial in there too. You know, like in the 75th minute,
Yo,
like they do for TFC
I don't
and
know
stuff
if you
like
You know
that.
guys
the
had-
7th inning stretch in baseball?
Yeah.
Yeah, 75th minute, all players gonna warm down. A mascot's gonna come on, do keep ups.
Who is
I don't know if you guys had
Wait.
commercials in Canada, like when you were watching footy, but we did in Macedonia.
Oh, you actually had like
Yeah,
35th minute
bro, like
commercials.
14th minute, we had a commercial, you know, so you don't know what's going
No,
on. in
no.
the
So
game.
we didn't, but TFC started doing that. I've been watching
Actually?
TFC and yeah, whatever.
during
Or-
the half.
I was watching Canada Panama or something last week, and in 34th minute it was a throw-in, and they went to a quick 15-second commercial about like sports interacting. betting
What
or
Formula One does, since obviously there's no pauses
Yeah,
in the
obviously
race, they just put the race
Well,
in
that's
the
what
top
they do for footy.
corner,
Yeah.
and they just mute it.
Pretty smart.
So you're kind of watching, but then you hear like Boston Pizza jingle
Yeah.
on the main part of your
when someone
screen.
scores a bicycle and you just hear Boston Pizza Jingo?
Yeah, 100 minutes. I don't get it.
Who's the president of FIFA? It was someone notable.
Infantino.
That
whatever.
bald fuck.
Yeah,
bro.
But
the
who was
Swiss
it
guy.
before?
Sepp Blatter.
But wasn't
Was
it?
it?
What, who's? It was someone like really important.
Platini,
Michel
he's
Platini.
UEFA, that's
Platini.
UEFA.
Platini.
That's UEFA.
That's
And
right.
he's the president of UEFA.
He's UEFA, but
No,
I
but
don't
he's
know
in
if he
he's
is
in the
anymore.
bin. I swear.
He's
He's
like
not
in
in the bin,
he's in
but
court.
he got
He's in court.
Yeah.
Him,
He's
Sepp
corrupt as
Blatter.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, brother.
Oh, brother, come on, bro. Yeah, I don't understand 100-minute games at all. Like 0%.
I don't understand the World Cup being in Qatar.
Sure, but that's not okay. Let's move on to the World Cup then, because I don't know how much input
Sure.
we have to give on these 100-minute games. But the groups
Don't
came
do
out.
it. That's my input. Don't.
Just stop. dude.
Stop, bro. Stop the
I've
oil.
had enough.
Groups came out. Groups are pretty interesting. To me, honestly, the group of death, I think it's
It'll be
Serbia's
up
group.
on your
Of
screen.
course you're gonna say that.
No, but what other group is a group of death? When you think about it, all four teams in that group are very equal in a way, you know, minus like Brazil, obviously the standout team, but Switzerland, Serbia, Cameroon, I think are all right there. Everyone else has like a really, really bad team and a really, really good team, and then two normal.
Why don't-
groups.
I don't think Canada has a really, really
Why
bad
don't you pull
team.
it up?
Sure, I can pull it
No.
up for you.
Yeah.
What's the odds?
Morocco is not a really, really bad team.
Also, I would say like those three are also equal. I would say like Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. I don't think Croatia are that good.
Neither
I
do
think
I.
not the
Croatia
same
are
team.
significantly
Better,
better
yeah.
than Canada and
They're not
Morocco.
significantly
Yeah,
better. I
dude.
would
Yeah, they are, bro.
Yo, it's
They-
not the same team from 4 years ago. Like,
But can
if you
we say-
watched their recent form, it's not the same team, bro.
Can we
Like,
just
it's
say
not.
alone their midfield completely dominates?
Yeah, but they're like 35.
But it doesn't matter. Look what
What
Modric
does
did
that
today.
matter?
Look what Modric did
Of
today.
course, yeah, but like I'm just saying, it's.
But they don't
it's-
have
they're
Mandzukic
different.
anymore. Like, you know,
No,
they don't
yeah,
have.
They
no.
didn't have him at the Euros, and they still performed at the Euros. Like they
They
didn't.
barely performed at
How
the
did they
Euros,
even
bro.
do
They
it
barely
in
beat
Euros?
Scotland in the group stage game.
They
Scotland
went to penalties.
I don't know. I forgot how they got
I
knocked
think
out.
they won in extra time.
But
yeah.
they barely made it out of their group because Scotland scored an early goal, and then for some reason they sat back and allowed Croatia
No,
to attack
it's
them all
not.
game. Croatia aren't the same team.
I'm not the same, but they still have way more experience than Canada.
I think
Yes.
Canada has a good chance if they get like a draw and a win, and then obviously they're gonna lose from Belgium.
I
you
think
know, like-
Canada, all that matters is how they perform against Morocco. And
Yeah,
then
if they pump Morocco like
Yeah.
4-0,
that's
But
their
see,
that's
they're-
their main thing.
Yo, Morocco isn't a pushover either.
of course
no,
not.
I know.
You know they're
I
not.
know, but that's what I'm saying. Canada's group is also very competitive.
Well, let me read out this group to you:
Yeah.
Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, South Korea.
See, that's a good group because
That's a very
if you
good
think
group.
about it, Uruguay knocked out Portugal in the last World Cup, so Uruguay aren't just be stepped over by Portugal. Ghana's always good. See, Ghana aren't the same. Ghana's actually not that
Ghana
good.
fell off.
But
Yeah.
Heung-min Son plays for Korea, so like Korea also
So what?
isn't, and they beat Germany last time.
He's a
so
bum.
who's a bum? Who's a bum?
Better than any player
Yo,
on
so
our
that's
side.
not a bad group either. You know?
There's this-
Who's better than him?
Everyone.
Who's a better
Actually,
player?
Everyone.
Stop this nonsense.
Ramsdale.
Stop this nonsense. Stop
Get
this.
out of here, fam. You have no one on your team that's world
Stop,
class.
Milan. What do you?
So the next group, another group that I think is interesting, is Spain, Germany, Japan, and then a qualifier.
Yeah,
That's whoever qualifies in that group, that could be a really intense group as well.
but that qualifier is no one. I
It's
think
gonna
that
be like New
qualifiers for
Zealand or something
intercontinental,
because
yeah.
it can't be from Europe.
New Zealand already
I
qualified.
think it's
No, they
not
didn't.
not officially.
Yeah, they
yeah,
did.
no, they didn't. No,
I swear
no.
they did.
Not officially,
They were
I
playing against Costa Rica in the playoff.
Yeah.
it's
Ah.
I think.
Yeah, it's between
So it's
Costa Rica and New Zealand.
So Costa Rica, I think, might go through.
That'd be a difficult group as
If
well.
it is Costa Rica though, but I'm pretty sure New Zealand are like very likely to qualify. I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
read something about.
Also,
I
how
don't
does
know.
Serbia have almost the same group that it did last
It
time?
is the same.
It is the same.
Minus,
except Cameroon Cameroon replaced Costa Rica. But I think Serbia are way different than 2018. Like honestly, the
Yeah.
whole squad is different. The coach is different, and Switzerland are just
They're
older.
still good, bro.
They're still good, but they're
They're still
older,
good.
and they have a new coach who's still trying to figure out their identity. I'm not saying they're a pushover either.
I mean, they knocked out France literally less than a year ago.
They
I know.
won the group against Italy. You know.
yeah, I know. No, honestly,
No, Switzerland are good.
I loved watching the draw. The draw was so fun. I could watch like
Yeah,
draws like
except
10
it was
million
10 hours
times.
long.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Also, how did
Halftime
Jermaine
show.
Genius get there?
Yo,
linked
who
that
invited
guy?
my man, bro?
Who linked Jermaine Genius?
You know, remember Jermaine
Of course,
Genius?
yeah.
He was hosting the World Cup draw.
Why
like,
him of all
why-
people?
Yeah,
How
bro.
many times?
Cafu was his assistant.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, like
Not the other way around.
yeah, you know, like,
No, his agent.
Can you
was
imagine
actually
his
said
Google
that.
history? Jermaine Genius. His chart was like this, and then he hosted, and it went like that.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course,
Everyone's
no one
like,
actually
who the
knew who it was.
Fuck is that guy?
No, but I'm excited. I'm actually excited for the World Cup. It's gonna be fun. You know, Canada, good for Canada. I don't know if they're gonna get out of the group though, but
it's a good group for them, though. I
Yeah.
think. Like it could have been worse, honestly. Imagine they were in a group with Spain, and Germany.
yeah, actually,
That's a
yeah,
wrap.
Yeah, then
That's
it's
a
a
wrap.
wrap. It's a wrap.
Can we just acknowledge how ridiculous it is that it's gonna be in the winter though? It's gonna be
Yes.
New Year's.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you know
The
what
World
I mean?
Cup would have just finished. No, it's crazy. And like people here in Canada are not gonna be able to enjoy like a proper World Cup where
Yeah,
like
5 a.m. games.
well, it's first of all,
Oh,
it's
that
it's
too.
5 a.m. games.
Oh,
Canada
that too.
Canada played 2 5 a.m. games, I think. Whether you know if you're watching in Canada, they play 2 5 a.m. games. And there's-
Eastern time.
Yeah,
And
and
in Vancouver, it's 2 a.m.
oh yeah, but and
Yo, you
and,
could pre for it.
and there's no like when the World Cup's in the summer, people like go out on patios and stuff, get together, like enjoy the experience of World Cup. Get together in like little fan zones that they make in the city. Brother, who's making a fan zone in negative 10 degrees Celsius weather in December?
Yeah,
You know
5
what I mean?
a.m.
5 a.m. Who? What? You're gonna go in front of the
5
ACC Jurassic Park?
December.
You're
Reach
going.
my crib to watch Canada,
Canada,
Morocco.
Belgium. Canada, Belgium. What do
Yo,
you mean?
actually zero views. Zero
Wow,
views.
it's actually
tough,
yeah,
man.
That's actually
Yo, let's
fail.
go somewhere watch it. Doesn't
Yeah,
have to be
Where?
Qatar.
You want to go to a
Qatar.
different country?
Yeah.
You want to go to Europe?
Let's
Yeah.
go to
Let's
Europe
go
so we can be
halfway.
closer.
Let's
you
go
know that?
halfway.
Okay, so where? Like an
Somalia.
island in
Somewhere
in the
warm.
Atlantic?
No, you literally go to
Somalia.
Europe. You go to Europe.
You go to Europe.
You go to Spain and just watch what's happening.
I'm
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, you're there.
Gibraltar.
Are you
They
guys
speak
there?
English.
Malta or something.
They're gonna come with us. You guys might come with us. We'll
Imagine
see.
we
You
pull
won't.
up with like 200 people.
Yo, I'm down. Let's
So many views
organize.
we get, so
Let's
fucking-
actually organize field footballers trip to World
Fucking
Cup. You know,
Take over half
but
half
y'all
of
gotta
Malta,
pay for
bro.
yourselves. Y'all gotta pay for yourselves.
Why
But
don't
Oh
we
like,
yeah,
start
no, we don't have that much money.
Yeah.
We start a GoFundMe. That's why we have to start merch.
okay, yeah.
Okay,
We'll start
okay,
merch.
okay.
We'll start
Yo,
a
please
GoFundMe.
fund us so we can go to Malta. Watch.
You can
Fund
come with us.
yourselves.
You can come here. Yeah, you can also come with us. Yeah, but that's exciting. World Cup's exciting. That happened last week.
Yeah.
Well, can we
what?
since we're on the topic
Yeah.
of Croatia and I think their midfield is amazing. I want to talk about. I want to use that opportunity to talk about Champions League today.
Okay.
Sure, yeah. I was down to talk about Champions League today because
Okay.
I was excited.
And
Well,
yesterday.
over the
Yeah.
last 2
Some
days. Over the last 2
Terrible
days.
games
yeah.
yesterday.
What do you mean?
Well,
terrible?
Liverpool
They weren't
Benfica
terrible.
is good.
It was a great game.
City Atletico was a good game.
except-
Nah,
bro.
that
except-
game stunk, bro.
I
That-
like
Okay,
watching
but,
that
okay,
game.
but what did you think of Salah's performance yesterday?
He didn't play well.
Okay.
Well,
Is
everyone
that
knows
what you
this.
wanted to
Yo,
hear?
yes, because sometimes fans are delusional.
Sometimes Milan is delusional.
Sometimes?
Some-
Me?
Sometimes
compared
you are.
soccer
I
to
said
Messi the
fans.
last
Wait.
3
I
weeks.
said fans. Yeah. Okay.
Can you give me an
That's
example?
very
Sometimes
good.
you just come in here and just say Liverpool are the best. We're gonna win. Obviously, we're gonna. You know what?
Wait,
We
I've
have.
been the
There's
most-
been videos of you in the past just coming in. Well, obviously Liverpool are gonna win. You know, against no matter who they're playing. You know.
I find that I'm actually pessimistic about my team most of the time.
He's just bummy, you know, but like sometimes he's like overconfident.
But
you know,
now after
so- especially Serie A teams.
oh no, that's for sure. That's a terrible league. I have no respect for that league. But
Great title race.
following that
Yeah.
performance against Benfica, There's so much quality. Trent Alexander, dude, that guy.
He's quality.
He's
He's quality.
quality, but like yo,
No, Madi, he's actually, you can forget being the best right back in the world. He's one of the best passers in the world.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand how he does it.
Did you
honestly
see that ball? I saw that ball to Diaz. He already knew it was a millisecond. It was a millisecond.
No, he played extraordinary. He
And
played
that
extraordinary.
part-
Bro,
where-
if Liverpool don't have to defend, he's the best player on the field.
Yeah. He's the most dangerous player.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
He could be anywhere in the opposing half, and he can create an opportunity to be scored on.
yeah,
Yeah, he's actually David Beckham,
He
but he
got
plays
the-
right back.
yeah.
He
pretty
got
much.
the left winger of Benfica was on him. He turned him through the legs, and then he played that ball to Salah, put him on a breakaway.
Emerson or Everton.
Oh,
or
that was the most brilliant ball in the world. But whatever, Salah couldn't. It's a shame he
yo,
couldn't
yo,
finish
crazy.
it.
He had a fucking stinker yesterday.
Ah, but
bro.
yo,
he was
honestly,
bad.
it happens, man. What do you like?
yeah, but
Sure, you got a
it's not the
stinker.
first time, you know. Like
Sure.
he's.
Wait, so is he back on fraud alert from 2 episodes ago or what?
I don't know, but I kind of see.
What do
No,
you
no,
mean
he's
you
not on
don't
fraud
know?
alert. But yo, I kind of see why Liverpool don't want to pay him the money that he's requiring.
Okay,
Like,
but you're talking about a span of
Requesting, sorry,
3
guys.
games. Let's talk about the entire season and his entire
And the
five
last 2
seasons.
seasons,
5
3 seasons, 5.
That's
I
what
know,
mean.
I know, but like
How many goals?
he's
does he
not
have this
irreplaceable.
He
I don't
has
think he's
25.
irreplaceable.
You don't think he's irreplaceable?
Yeah, I think
I
Liverpool can
actually
replace
don't think you can find another player to just come in and do what he does on Liverpool.
Diaz.
No chance.
No,
Salah has
not
such
even
a
close.
Salah has the ability to take a game over at some
I
point.
don't think he's that important anymore.
You're basing it on
That's
3
my
games.
It's not. It's not. Honestly,
Recency
like,
bias, brother.
yo,
But
honestly,
he
like
took over literally 3 weeks in a row when he
Watford,
went
City,
Watford
etc.
City and I forget.
We
the last
lose that
one.
game against City without him.
Like he takes games
No,
over.
of
He's a
course,
world
I'm
class
just saying,
player,
like,
bro.
He's
But this was
not
4 months
performing-
ago.
he's
This
not
was 4
performing
months
at-
ago.
Okay, man, I'm just
My
saying
Ronaldo
like.
wasn't performing. Messi is, you know
Sure,
what I mean?
I'm
They're
just
getting
saying,
older,
like, I
brother.
understand why Liverpool don't want to pay him that much money.
Sure.
That's all it
Liverpool,
is. Because
that has
clearly
nothing
they
to do
know.
with his performance. I can guarantee you that.
But you
Yeah,
know,
no.
like
It's because they're cheap.
I don't think they depend on him that much.
They do.
I
They just won't
disagree.
pay him.
How can you say
Okay.
you don't depend on a player who gives you 40 goals a year?
Yo, like I'm telling you, Liverpool do not.
Who could
like,
replace
I-
him?
Fam,
And
I
don't
feel
say
Liverpool
Luis
would
Diaz.
do.
And
don't say
like,
Mbappe.
They would still do well if they played a front three with.
But would they be contenders
Jota-
to win the league?
Okay, bro.
No,
Would they?
go. Say
Yo,
it.
like
Say what you're
all
gonna
I
say.
said was
Say
I
it.
think Liverpool is still Liverpool if they play Jota, Firmino, and Diaz.
Look,
They're all ballers. You
I-
throw in Mane as a sub.
Okay, but see,
Baller.
like Mane's starting. You know what
Okay,
yeah.
so then even better.
So you're
then
just
you
saying
have
they
a
all
baller
they
on your
have
bench.
5 guys
either
that
way.
are very interchangeable
Yes,
up top.
that's
who are
why I'm
amazing.
saying like I don't think Salah is like the team is not gonna fall apart if Salah's not there.
here's what I would do.
Sure. Yeah. Let's hear from him.
I
They're wearing the kit,
think
you know?
I think I wouldn't be opposed to selling him for a very big fee, and bring in 2 very quality players to replace him, a midfielder and like Nkunku or something like that.
Okay.
I think that he fits within our system very well, and
Okay.
there's only a few players who could do it as well as he could, but he is replaceable.
He is
Sense,
replaceable.
in some sense,
He
he's
is.
replaceable. I think it was a perfect combination. There are many players in our system who fit it well, but Firmino is a great example. I don't know how many teams
But
could be very.
he's
good at
almost
getting
done
that.
too. Like, you know, he's very injury prone. He doesn't really start as many games as he used
The
to
thing
as
is,
well.
he's
He might
still-
be on his way out.
He adds a very different dynamic when he comes on. He's very
Yeah.
useful.
Oh, very, very.
He-
He's such an
very
impact
tidy.
player. He's
He's
such
very
a good
tidy.
impact player.
And
Yeah.
the thing is, Mane, Firmino, and Salah are out of contract.
Yeah.
And they're not bound to let all 3 of them go.
Yeah.
They're gonna let one of
But
them
they're gonna
go,
let one. One
and
of
they're
them.
gonna sign 2. And I think they're probably gonna, given the situation with Mo, and all the like kind of the situation with that, they might just let him go and replace him.
Yeah, yo, that's
With
tough.
who?
I don't know. That doesn't matter.
Like
Like,
think about it. We also let Coutinho go. We let Suarez go.
Bro,
We let lots of guys
no,
go.
yeah,
but you let
you're right.
Coutinho go for 140 million,
Well, yeah.
fam.
How much do you think we're gonna let Salah go for?
Well,
150
when's his
million
contract done?
next year?
Yeah, so you're not,
You're not
getting,
getting that
150
money,
for
bro.
How
that.
much do you think we're gonna get for?
Honestly, like probably like
70 to
50.
80.
okay, but hope
50? That's ridiculous.
for a
No.
year
That's
contract.
ridiculous.
Ho-
Mbappe was going for 90. after
Okay,
3
Mbappe's
years.
21.
So what? It's still a year on his contract.
Salah's close to 30.
But he's
okay,
the
but
best
sure,
player in
yo,
the
but
world.
put Salah. I feel like bring Salah on any team, and he's gonna like make that team that much better. Any
I
team,
don't
I
know.
think. You
He
don't
go-
know?
I think he goes to PSG and flops, in my opinion.
Anyone flops.
Okay, everyone, yeah, literally everyone flops.
No, he
Everyone
would probably.
flops at Madrid.
Where
and-
would he go? Actually, that's a good question. Where would Mo Salah go?
Well,
and
Where would he fit
actually-
in? Where would he fit in? Not
City.
where would he go?
to City.
Where would he want to go? First of all,
He does. He wants to stay in the Prem. He said.
Yeah.
there's no way he goes to City,
No way he goes to
He
City.
won't
no
go to City.
chance.
No
he goes to
chance.
City.
We
No
wouldn't sell him to City.
and
but
he's not going anywhere else. You see,
Chelsea.
he's gonna go back to
But
Chelsea.
That's actually a
Oh,
possibility.
don't do
Heartbreaking.
that,
Nah,
don't
they'd,
do that.
no, they'd hate him. Liverpool fans would hate him if he went back to
Don't
Chelsea.
do that.
They-
Don't do that.
They would. They would.
They
Yo,
would hate
don't
him.
go to Chelsea, bro.
What are you doing, man?
Nah,
Stop.
nah. I'm actually sweating now. Stay,
Yeah,
stay.
same.
Torres lost that respect from
Yeah,
the fans
you
when he
know.
went to Chelsea.
It's
So
tough. You can't do that.
I don't know.
it'd probably be something similar.
He wants to stay in the Prem though, eh? You can't. He can't leave Liverpool and go to another team. That's
He's not
just
coming
like.
to Arsenal. I'll tell you that.
No, what do you mean?
If we sold him and we replaced him with like we got Bellingham for that money and Nkunku, I'd be happy with that.
No, yeah, I agree. Yeah. That's
Bellingham's a quality player.
Why do you want Kunku? He's not even like the best on that position.
I think he'd fit the system well, and he's a good player. And you could get him for relatively cheap.
Bellingham's also a very good player.
Like
I've
I've heard rumors for
Nkunku's like
Rafinha.
a
Rafinha to Liverpool. I've heard rumors.
No, I heard
I
Rafinha's
don't
going
want
to
him.
Barca.
I don't want him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Barca as
Liverpool.
well.
Yeah.
I would
don't
like
know.
him there.
He has a release clause apparently.
Yeah.
But
I
no
don't
one's
know.
triggering that.
Well,
It's like 70-something mil if they stay in
75
the
if they
Prem.
stay in the Prem. Yeah, 25 if they get relegated.
The thing is, with Liverpool too, they do their business very quietly and they end up just signing a player that you never would have expected. So this is all speculation.
Yeah, but we love speculating here. That's what we do. That's
Yeah.
why we come here. We just
Yeah,
chat
yeah.
shit, get
Chat
banged,
shit,
and that's
yeah.
it. You know what I mean?
In terms of
I'm not
their performance,
doing the last one.
the last thing I'll say is that they actually impressed me a lot, and I think we have a very good chance of winning everything, the Champions League. I think we could
Yeah,
challenge for
yeah.
the title.
Okay, so let's start off with this weekend. You think you can win this weekend?
Obviously, I think we can.
So you feel confident for this
I
one?
don't feel confident at all. But there's obviously it'd be silly for me to say that I don't think we can win.
So you think it's possible for you to go City away, the Etihad, and win?
Absolutely. You want to know why?
100%.
Mohamed
Didn't Tottenham
Salah.
win away?
Yeah, but we love beating City
Yeah,
and
but
then
those
losing
guys-
to everyone
Mohamed
else.
Salah is going to go and beat Manchester City away.
Look, Diaz is out. And
Diaz is out?
Diaz is out.
Oh,
He's
you
injured.
mean Ruben Diaz?
Diaz is out.
Oh yeah, okay. I mean,
Lewis,
And I think I just favor our momentum right now as well.
No,
my
it's going to
favorite.
happen. It's going to be a
It's
good game.
gonna
It's
be
going
a
to be a
banging
crazy
It's
game.
game.
gonna be I'm gonna
0-0.
No, it won't be. It won't be.
I'm gonna be
Both
put-
teams score. Both teams will score. But let's actually transition into City because you mentioned them because they played against Atletico same day. Some would say a boring game. I enjoyed watching that game.
Atletico are wastemans.
I don't think they're wastemans. They had a plan and they executed that plan fairly well.
No, they didn't.
Why not? Because they conceded one goal.
They didn't shoot on the net and they
But
lost.
okay. But if you think about it, since there's no away goals anymore, anything, you want to just come back home. You conceded one goal to City. That was bound to happen. If you didn't defend that way, you would have conceded way more. Okay, they executed their defensive plan very well. They're going back to Madrid with only a 1-goal difference. You sneak one in, take it to extra time, take it to PKs. Anything can happen. I don't blame them. I would have done the same, bro. City's gonna have the ball regardless, so let City have the ball.
But
You
I
defend
hate
and
that
try to counter.
mentality when you have good players.
No, here's what
I
it is.
hate that I don't care if that's your mentality. If you're fucking Ludogorets and you got City
Sure, yeah.
in a
Yeah,
draw
yeah,
somehow and you somehow snuck in and you need to prey on everything. Did you see the one time that Atleti tried to play out of the back?
Yeah.
They did 11 one-touch passes and they were through.
Yeah.
But Llorente didn't time his run on time. Fam, you can play. They have quality players. Why are you playing anti-footy when you actually have
I'll
players?
tell you why.
I
I don't blame
hate it.
them. I don't
I don't
blame
blame
them.
them.
I
I
hate
blame UEFA
Why?
for
Because
changing
your
the
away
rule.
goal?
Changing the rule, bro. You take away that rule.
But they played like
you don't
that
have an
no matter
incentive to
what.
score an away
You
goal.
don't. Yeah, you
what?
don't.
So
So
what?
what? Yes.
1-0, 2-1, same shit to me now.
You
I
know,
don't
I go
care.
back home.
I don't
Now I
care.
have all my crowd
Yeah.
around me.
Why-
Everyone's pumping.
yeah.
Let's go score 2
Why
goals at
don't I
home.
just do what I do best, which is defend for in Atleti's case,
Yeah.
and then I just still go back home with a 1-0 loss.
Yeah, lost, whatever.
And like it doesn't matter if I have an away goal or not. Like I don't care if to attack.
Yeah,
But
you
if
know?
there was away goals, they just would have played 5-4-1 instead
No,
of 5-0.
because
Well, they wouldn't. They would have tried to score. They would have tried to
obviously City would still pin them in their half, but like at least you will have that one striker, 2 strikers, fast winger, something to like
score. Yeah.
get that one goal and then close.
Yeah.
But now you don't even need that goal.
A couple of points related to that. I agree with Vlad. Adopting that kind of mentality means that you already don't think that you're gonna win. To me, I have no confidence when like Atletico adopt that kind of a strategy. I feel like they're just never gonna win. Second of all, I believe that they wouldn't change their tactics regardless of if there was away goals or not.
But it makes a difference though.
They always
It
play
makes
that
a
way.
difference, but they played like that against Liverpool when there was away goals in the Champions League. What, last year?
They played
2
against
years ago?
Chelsea. Like,
Yeah, and
they
they,
Chelsea
and,
as
and they
well.
knocked
And they
out
scored.
Liverpool. They
they
knocked out
scored.
Liverpool.
Yeah, they did, but I'm saying I hate that. Like,
Sure. Some people
mentality.
might
No,
not
like,
like it, but like you know.
Atleti is just a team. Like obviously, like Simeone is gonna play on his strong side, which is his defense. You know, like he's been doing that since he's been there. You know, so
Yeah.
I don't
I don't
see
know.
why.
I just think like you have a lot of players that can actually play.
Yeah, I agree.
Play.
You have
And
That's
they-
how I see
they
it.
had a
I don't
one-
know.
they had
They're
a-
not. They don't have bums, fam. Those aren't bums that are
course not, of
defending
course
like
not,
that.
bro.
João Felix,
João
Griezmann,
Felix is
Suarez.
playing holding mid.
Yo,
bro.
they had a
That's
1-2
disgusting.
counter. They had a 1-2 counter where they actually could have.
Nah,
They did.
Molly,
They did.
fuck, bro. If they were 10 yards further up the pitch, they might have actually scored.
Yo, I actually at one point,
You know what I
they
mean?
actually had 11 guys in the box. No,
Fam,
in the
I
18.
know,
No,
it's
there's a picture. There's a
disgusting.
picture.
It's
All
disgusting.
you counted
bro.
10 players.
It's
in
like
the 18.
landmines.
Even De
So
Bruyne,
disgusting.
De Bruyne after the game, he was like,
fam,
"It's the first time in
5-0.
my life that I play against a team that's playing 5-5
5-5,
formation.
yeah.
You're playing mine.
Yeah, actually. Nah, but whatever. We'll see what
Holy
happens in the
fuck.
second leg
Yeah,
if they
yeah.
continue. Champions League today, though.
King
Fucking
Karim.
Madrid. Karim.
Karim.
Benzema, Karim.
I actually respect Madrid a lot.
He's
Baller.
the GOATas. He's the
Baller.
GOATas. Karim Benzema. We disrespected him in that top 10 striker debate that we
I
had a
told
few
you.
months ago, bro.
If you
Like,
remember that talk we had last year,
Yeah.
I said I would have him over Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%.
You know, but like back then it was like, like Ibra,
Yeah.
this, that. Nah, man.
Ibra doesn't
Benzema-
do that at any
Fam,
point of his
He's had
career.
an amazing career. 5 Champions Leagues, top scorer for Madrid. Or
Yeah.
I don't know if he's
Maybe in
if he
Champions League
took
for Madrid
over.
or whatever.
He's
I
almost
don't-
past Raul.
He's
Yeah.
almost
Yeah.
okay. So like still one of the best. He stayed at Madrid for 10 plus
He's
years.
4th all time in Champions League goals
That's
total
mad.
ever.
That's mad.
Which goal was his best today out of his 2 headers? Well, I'm not
His
gonna
first
count.
one, I would
First,
say.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really, I love the second
Yeah,
one just because of the angle it was coming.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't
Away
even
from
have
it.
to move his head.
But
He just put it perfectly.
Right place,
and it
right
flew.
time.
The first one, I really think that should be a save.
I don't know. Imagine
First
Suarez'
I
goal
really
against.
think-
Yeah, I
imagine
remember
I
that
Suarez's
one.
really think Mendy could have saved the first one.
I
The
don't know, it was
second
just
one, no
momentum,
chance,
like-
Yeah.
because it was completely wrong side,
Yeah.
and I get it, it's impossible. But fam, the second one was mod, bro. The whip on.
I will.
He's so good.
Go. No,
He's
go.
so
Go.
good.
I was just gonna say I won't blame the goalie for either, but I will blame him for the 3rd goal.
Well,
I-
yeah.
yeah.
Fuck,
What was the
bro.
third goal? I
Bro,
tuned
he
out of that
passed
game.
He
I tuned
passed
out of
it
that game. He gave it
10
to him?
feet short to Rudiger,
Yeah.
and then also Rudiger could
yeah,
have
that's what I was
slid,
gonna
bro.
say.
Break
That's
him.
what I was gonna say.
What are you doing?
Rudiger
It's an
could
empty
have
Well,
net.
you get a red card and you're at the next leg. I don't know.
I don't
No,
think he would have got
he
a
didn't
red.
even have to slide,
Because
bro.
he
You
was
just
getting
protect
to
the
the ball
ball.
first.
You
Oh,
protect the
Smash
ball.
the
You
ball
just commit.
or smash through him
Yeah,
or
yeah.
turn him.
Yeah.
He just sort of like
Anything better than what he did.
Yeah,
Yo,
he was
like,
very passive.
He can do anything.
He was
Yeah,
very
okay.
passive.
Yeah.
Also, Villarreal almost scored from half today.
I saw that.
Neuer
Yeah,
gave
whatever,
it
I saw
to
Don't
Jared
talk to me about that game.
Moreno at half. Oh my god.
Yeah, don't talk to me.
Villarreal actually could have scored 3 goals in the
Minimum,
second half alone.
minimum.
So
They played very well.
So I tuned into that game because Madrid already winning, and I had them on my bet slip to win, and I needed Bayern Munich to win, and Bayern Munich went down 1-0, obviously, because they're losers. So I watched most of that game. I
Born
didn't really
to
watch
watch it.
Chelsea Madrid, and
Born
Villarreal they actually played better than Bayern
Yeah,
Munich
yeah.
today. Like no joke, they passed the ball better, they defended way better.
They defended amazing.
They defended
fam.
amazingly. Like, they defended as a unit. Bayern really didn't have many chances at all. They didn't really create anything where like, oh, they should have scored that one. But it just cheeses my soul because at the end of the day, Bayern are going to go back to Munich and they're just going to win 3-0, nice and easy. I hope they don't because I'm sick of them doing this, going away to a team, drawing 1-1, losing 1-0, then winning 5-1 at home when they don't actually deserve it. But I don't know.
They're not convincing me.
No, of course
Bayern?
they're not. No, they're not.
Convincing me.
You know what it is? It's their midfield. They can't control the midfield. They don't really have anyone to control that midfield
Yeah,
and take
I
over
mean,
the ball.
Kimi
you know?
Goretzka and
No, but Goretzka
Muller.
didn't play today. It was that kid. What was his name?
No, he did.
He came
Musiala?
on.
Musiala?
Yeah, Musiala.
Musiala,
Yeah.
Goretzka came on later.
Goretzka came on later,
like mid second half
Yeah.
or something.
I don't know. Yeah, you're right. They don't
That
impress.
They
kid's
lost,
good,
they
though.
lost
That kid's-
Thiago and
I mean, their
Yeah.
defense is kind of shoddy, if that's what you want to talk about. Their defense is not good.
Upamecano and
Shula, Hernandez, and Pavard.
Shula came on late.
Who started beside Upamecano then? I don't even
even
remember.
started.
Doesn't even matter.
Hernandez,
Regardless,
I think.
if they do somehow make it past Villarreal, I think regardless of who they play, whether it be City.
Us, it's Liverpool.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's
Liverpool.
it's bracketed already,
Bracket
right? Yeah.
City, Chelsea, Liverpool.
Yeah,
But yo,
yeah,
shout out
okay.
Villarreal too, bro. Like
Yeah, big
they're
shout out.
having a season
Fam.
just like Ajax a couple of years ago. Like they beat.
Mhm.
They're about to. I mean, I don't want to jinx
Jinx,
anything,
yeah.
but like
I hope
imagine
so.
they beat Juventus.
Yeah.
Round of 16.
Yeah.
Now
Bayern quarterfinals.
and then
Maybe
They're gonna
Liverpool.
lose.
they're gonna lose, but still make it to the semifinals.
Nah,
Like,
unless
it's
Europa
huge.
League,
They're gonna lose.
Europa League demons.
No,
you
but
know?
same with Ajax. Ajax lost in the semis that year. So
Yeah, yeah.
like,
Yeah, it could happen. Honestly, it could.
they were in a group with United and
Ajax was.
They were with.
United.
I remember they beat Juventus and Real Madrid. That's all I remember of that year. But who's
No, man, I'm talking about Villarreal this
Oh,
year.
Villarreal. They were in a
Oh,
group.
yeah,
Yeah. I don't know who the other two teams were.
United.
Like
Who knows?
Atalanta.
Oh,
or
Atalanta.
Young
something.
boys.
Atlanta and Young Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
job. Good job, guys. Yeah, good.
They did well.
Good memories.
They did well.
Good well. Yeah, but no, Champions League was fun. Champions League was very
Well,
fun this week.
Why don't we talk about Liverpool City on the weekend?
Sure, we did already.
Did we?
sweating,
We did.
Yeah,
Obviously,
he's
I'm
sweating.
Did we talk about
Oh,
this?
like briefly.
Do I have,
Are you
yeah,
alright?
yeah,
do I
yeah.
have amnesia?
I don't
We
know.
did talk about it like
Tell
a
me,
little
tell me.
briefly. We
No,
said.
let it
like-
out. It's a safe space, bro. Let it out. Tell me, bro. What is it? What's bothering you?
Wait, I can't, man. It's just We need to win. I don't know what else to tell you, man.
Both teams need to win.
I could have told you.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
Yeah. My brother could have told you.
City's the only team where I genuinely get nervous whenever they touch the ball. Whoever has it. Ederson has the ball, I start sweating. Because I know this guy can ping a 60-yard diagonal, and Phil Foden's just going to chip our goalie from half.
Yo, but I don't blame him because they're like watching
City?
them.
It's scary.
They're so good.
They play.
It's
good,
so
man.
They
scary.
play from the very first minute like they're 2-0 down.
Yes.
Right away.
Yes.
It's scary, man.
2-0 down.
Did you see them
Easy.
pressing Atletico when the game started
Yeah,
like this?
bro.
I'm like, if I was the right back for Atletico, I would have just sat down. No. I put myself in I watched them get the ball right off kickoff, and you see Bernardo, De Bruyne, Sterling sprinting at him full pace. I'm like, fam, if I was him, I'd just kick the ball out of bounds and sit back down.
He's like, pick up the ball and give it to him.
City
Yeah,
versus
man.
Villarreal
You really
would
want
be a
it.
really,
You really
fun
want
game.
it.
Villarreal were pressing like
Yeah.
crackheads today, like literal maniacs.
Man,
So
I
them
just-
versus City
I
would be
can't-
fun.
if we lose to them, they can't win the league again. It's just Doklevish.
Yeah, no one cares when
Yeah.
they win.
Stop, we get
so
you're good.
boring.
No one actually cares.
Did you guys
No
see,
one gives a
Did
fuck.
you guys see Pep Guardiola's like pre-match interview
Yeah.
for Atletico? No, I loved it. When I watched
did
it,
he
I'm like,
say?
I hope this guy skunks Atletico. He's like, they're like, oh, what do you have planned for Atletico this round? He's like, oh, I don't know. I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna overthink, like I always
Oh,
overthink,
yeah.
and I'm gonna, every team
That
plays
guy has
different.
burner
And-
accounts like Kevin Durant.
He's like, and every player they have a mother and a father, and their mother and fathers are different than this player mother and father. So every player is different, and every team is very different. So I'm gonna sit there, I'm gonna overthink how I play, and I overthink this and I overthink that. Like
actually
you
a
guy,
lunatic.
fam, he's a lunatic.
So
I'm
I
looking
I wish
at him,
Eric
I'm like, I
Cantona
hope
was a
you win
manager.
10-0.
Can you imagine his
That's
press
actually a lunatic.
conferences? Can you imagine
What?
Eric Cantona if he was a manager?
Oh, yeah.
What he would talk
Yeah,
about?
but he would
He'd
just-
talk about quantum mechanics
Okay,
after
but
they lost.
Did you
Well,
ever,
he actually
did you
lost
ever
his mind.
re-listen to that speech?
Yes.
It makes a lot of sense.
I did not, honestly.
Re-listen to it, and
yeah.
you'll see how
Energy.
much sense it makes right now. It's like he knew everything was gonna happen. What was gonna happen in 2 years? No joke.
Fam, I rated him
Let's
more
talk
when
black holes.
He'd literally lose and bring out a chalkboard and start drawing
Like a
string
science
theory.
experiment.
I hated that guy. Except for Zorga Bonita. I rated Zorga Bonita.
Yeah,
over
Jaga
him, but that
Benito,
was
Jaga
it.
Benito. But yeah, don't worry, bro. Liverpool's
Don't worry,
gonna
you're
win.
not
How you
that
that
rich
rich
and
and you look like a poor
I don't know what
artist.
to say. I'm just gonna be
Yeah.
stressed for 90 minutes.
I know. It's
French
okay.
idiot.
Yo, but
Yeah.
let's finish off with you two over there, because I know you're itching
Oh,
to get
yeah,
something
yeah.
out, and my dad really wants to tell you. He wants to say hello to
yeah,
you,
Palace.
and Luka
He bets on
Milivojevic wants to say
Palace
hello to
every
you.
week.
So just quick context. My dad called me and Mario when we were at the game, TFC game on Saturday or whatever. He just, cause whatever, he called me and I was talking, and Mario started talking shit to him. He's like, you don't know footy. You watch Palace. Like, who follows Palace? You know what I mean? Like, what do you know about footy? Cause my dad always likes to make fun of Mario on Arsenal. You know what I mean? So obviously Mario
Alright, so banter
retaliated.
back.
You watch Palace. Fuck Palace. Who's Palace?
And here we are.
And here we are.
So this is my perspective on this top 4 race. You guys have very difficult games in the remaining, and they don't. So that's all I have to say. I feel like they
What,
have
between
a little-
Arsenal and Tottenham?
A little bit of an upper hand on that in that sense. You're playing United. You play West Ham. You play Chelsea. You play Tottenham. They only play us
And
And them.
and them, which is like a deciding
Oh, that's
game,
gonna be
essentially.
Yeah,
an
May
exciting
12th.
What do you think? What do
Wow.
you think's favored here?
Crazy. It's
think-
all the script, fam. It's scripted.
game.
Mario's
Oh, that's a
shaking it.
Thursday at 3
yo,
p.m.
Mario's gonna puke.
I
Actually
am,
nervous.
I am, but not because of the games.
You guys play Chelsea, West
West
Ham,
Ham,
United,
Tottenham.
Tottenham.
Yeah, and Brighton. And I got Brighton, which is
Yo, Brighton, you got.
you don't do
No,
fair against
I,
Brighton.
I'm not. Like, it's not about the games that I'm worried about. It's just like our squad, because I know that if we have a fit squad, that we can.
But
we can
Tierney's
do it.
getting
Tierney's
surgery,
done.
right?
Season.
He's
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 out.
down for a
season. Yeah, he's
season.
out for the
It looks like Partey's out also for
Oh,
like
GG.
Yeah.
a month or so. So the crucial games he's out, which means that we have a very bad replacement at left back.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Nuno Tavares. We
Yeah.
just bought for Benfica, and like he's just a kid. He's shaking.
Yeah,
he
I
can't
know.
play. We still have Tomiyasu out, because if we add him back, at least we can push Cedric on the left, but we can't even do that. And we have Sambi Lokonga to replace Partey, who is nowhere near like his
He's
level.
19, no?
Yeah, something like that. So basically, if I had to like pick 2 guys that we cannot lose,
Those two guys.
it would be those 2, and we just lost them. So now everything just became 10 times more difficult. And like the only good sign is that the last few months when we lost a game, we bounced back with like 5-6 wins in a row.
Yeah.
So if we somehow bounce back like how we did over this season, we'll be fine. But it's a tough run of fixtures, and like I don't know.
It's a really tough.
It starts
run
on
of fixtures.
on Saturday, and like we cannot let this slip against Brighton. Like
I
Because
really
you guys have the game in. Sorry, I'm very
Go
sorry,
ahead,
but
no,
you guys
sorry.
have the one game in hand too that you need to.
That's
That
Oh,
game
you
in
got-
hand is Chelsea.
Yeah, yeah.
Chelsea.
Oh, that's Chelsea. Oh,
Yeah.
GG. Sorry, Milana, go. Sorry, that's a GG.
I really hope you guys qualify.
Yeah, man.
I
Fuck.
disagree.
I don't want to see Emerson Royale in the Champions League. I'm sorry.
Oh, he won't be playing next season, brother. That guy, fuck. He's really bad, but he's so funny that I have to rate him a little. But he is, like really, really bad. Royal hasn't been starting since the GOAT, Matt Goaterty, picked up in form. Easy Ballon d'Or candidate by the end of the year.
You know, this is a whole thing on like Tottenham, like footy Twitter
Well,
and
Matt
Tottenham
Doherty,
footy
Ballon d'Or.
Reddit.
Fam,
and
he is
yeah.
photoshopped on Maradona, on Messi,
on Cafu, on,
on
like,
Cafu. Oh, bro, insane. He's photoshopped as Gareth Bale running around my con in one of the pics. That's my favorite. But honestly, the only obviously it's hyperbolic, but I'll give him ratings because of how terrible he started his career at Tottenham. I rate that he actually picked that up and grinded and didn't just fuck off back to some lower club, and he's earned his place because he's been playing well, and he was never suited to be a right back. He's a pure wing back, so it makes sense that he's picked up his relative Wolves form. But I just rate how we're playing. We're actually playing every week the same way how Conte wants to play, and some of the goals we're scoring are fucking brilliant. And quick shout out to Harry Kane. You want to talk about some of the best passers in the world? That guy plays 5 balls a day where I can't believe how he's doing. Like, chipped up to him from half, one time half volley to Kulusevski, gave him a through ball, and we scored. Like, he's incredible.
Mari seems like he's bewildered over there.
He's
That's
incredible.
all he does.
No, but listen.
What,
this-
score goals,
No,
assist
as in,
goals?
like I'm saying, like literally, that's what he does for a living. Like he goes to
Plays
training every day, and I don't think Harry Kane does anything in training for like 2-3 hours a day, other than literally just send balls to Son and Kulusevski.
yeah, that's fair.
But yo, it's working.
Of course, when you fucking do it for 20 hours a week, it better
It's a little
fucking
bitter.
work.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
a little
don't be
bitter.
bitter.
A
But
little
listen
bitter.
to here. This is what I was gonna say. Yeah, they do have a tough run of fixtures, but Spurs like to, lose to
Yo,
Burnley.
Spurs play
You know what I
Villa
mean?
this weekend.
You know what I
away.
mean?
That's a tough game. That's
yeah,
a very,
it
very
is.
tough
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
You
Spurs.
made it sound like they only have us and
Yeah, yeah.
Liverpool.
No,
That's
no, no.
not it.
Spurs,
Like,
we have a
Spurs like
much
to
easier
slip up.
schedule,
But
though.
Sure, but that's
sure,
not it.
easier on paper, but Spurs love to. Like you said, they've been playing consistently. I remember we had this convo 2 weeks ago, but they beat City, lose to Burnley or something like that.
Well,
right?
since Burnley, they've been consistent.
Right, so
It's
I
been
don't
like
know.
6 games
It
now,
won't be
7
easy.
games.
It won't
I
be
mean, your fixture list is harder.
Yeah,
You
but
have far
only
more
on
difficult
paper.
games.
Only on paper.
But what do you mean? Like
Yeah.
that matters. It's like they play
course.
City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea.
all
like,
of them, everyone, all of
you
them,
know
all
what
of
I
them.
mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be bumpy.
Yeah, good luck. But yo, we
It's gonna
also
be very
Man,
interesting.
fuck. Like, I really, obviously, I think this squad actually deserves Champions League. I know it's a young squad, but, like, it's the closest we've been. And, like, missing out from this position is going to be horrible.
I don't think yet.
But missing out to Spurs is going to be a fucking catastrophe, bro. Like, please don't do
I
it
don't think you
anymore,
deserve
Inject
it.
it,
I
inject
think
it.
next
I think
year,
we
if you
do.
get like
I think we
1-2
do.
guys, then you deserve it.
From
But
this
year's the
position,
start.
we do, man.
Not
Thinking,
really.
Like, how much we've improved.
Sure, but that's why next year it's like, okay, you've built
Why?
the foundation.
Why?
You built the
Why?
foundation this year.
I don't
Next-
think that Spurs are actually that much better or that much more deserving of a Champions League spot than us.
Neither of you deserve anything.
Okay, we definitely deserve it more than
Both
United,
of Tottenham and Arsenal
West
deserve it
Ham.
more than anyone below them.
Yeah, I agree.
100%.
Someone has to fucking
Okay,
go.
Yeah.
Quick.
Who do you want to send, bro? Palace?
Yo, you know what else could be clutch though?
What?
If Liverpool or City win the Champions League, I don't know if that's still a rule
But
actually.
Crystal Palace. Oh no. What are you gonna
Do
say?
we
I
both
think-
get to go?
I swear.
I'm
Yeah.
down.
No, but don't touch me.
Ooh.
But yeah.
No.
No, I swear the fifth
last
place will
thing.
go also.
Yo, last
I'll
thing
go.
before we end it here because we are getting over time.
Yeah, hurry up.
Did you see that FIFA Mafia also want to introduce another thing, or it's UEFA, where a team that doesn't make it to the Champions League, they're basically allowing 2 spots in the Champions League for teams that didn't qualify through their league but have a really good historic record.
Oh, the coefficient.
The coefficient. So
Yeah.
if United don't make it into the Champions League by the league spot, let's say they finish 7th, there's basically a spot for them in the Champions League because of their historic run.
You know,
and
our
because
Tottenham
they've
Arsenal's
been good in
coefficient is
history.
like 0.2 difference, and whoever makes it this year higher is gonna go above the
They're
other
basically
person,
bailing
and
out.
that's huge.
They're basically
for the
bailing
future.
out fucking big clubs that decide to be shit.
Well, but yo, I get it. I get it purely because how much more views is a group going to get if
Sure.
instead of young boys it's Arsenal, or instead of young boys it's Tottenham, or like a big market team, or
Nah.
Inter, or someone?
But
It's-
bro, it
it's
takes
all
away from the
money.
people from fucking.
Yeah.
Fuck the people. They don't
Nah,
care about
nah,
the
nah.
people.
I know
they
they
care
don't
about their
care.
money.
I
That's
know
how you
they
spread
don't.
the game, though.
But
Yeah.
that's how they're doing
Go
it.
play in fucking a village in Poland. You know,
Yeah,
go see
literally,
what that's
literally,
like.
yeah.
Fuck Arsenal. And
I know, but
get it.
actually, though.
I get it. You don't need a 10th trip to London. I get it.
You know?
But they want the money.
That's basically the Super League done just in this way.
Yeah,
Well,
I
they're
mean,
gonna
pretty
get
much,
the
yeah.
Super
They're gonna
League
get
in
Super
one
League is
way,
gonna
brother.
happen. Yeah.
Pretty much.
They're gonna get
Yeah,
it.
big gun.
Anyway,
Wrap it up.
Yeah. Thank you guys if you're still here. Take it easy till next week. Hope you guys had a great week and have a great week and the rest of the week and have a great
Captain,
week.
it's Wednesday.